Hey guys, it's Watchgambit here, and as usual, first things first. In the bottle today, Brygmästare Schwarz from a small brewery called Vakka-Suomen Panimo in Uusikaupunki, Finland, currently owned by Helsingin Panimo, I guess. Great dark lager, one of my favorites of all times. Try that out. And in the program today, a couple of things. So, to start with a wrist check, it is going to be fully boring and you will be surprised by what I'm wearing, but there's a good reason for it and I hope you'll excuse me for it. So, Garmin 6S Solar. And I'm wearing this the whole bloody month of March because of a charity event organized by one watch guy, Sweden. OWG March is a charity that makes you wear only one watch for a complete month. You can't take it off except for maybe very short periods like shower and sleeping and stuff like that. And you can't wrist anything else during the whole month. So if you want to make it hard and challenging for yourself, you'll select a watch that is difficult to bear for 1 month. And some people take it the easy way and use their favorite watch for the whole month, which is pathetic and easy. Well, not for a watch flipper like me, 50 watches last year, so it is a bit of a challenge, and I hope they raise a lot of money for the cause they are involved in. It's a Swedish charity that they are collecting money for. So that's that. And as a counterbalance for that, I'm reviewing a watch that I've had for 2 years now. And it is a banger. It is the jewel of my Seiko collection. I'm a Seikoholic, as you may have heard or noticed or guessed by now. And have had a lot of different Seikos over the years and still have maybe 8 or so in the collection. And when this one came out late 2019, when it won the Swiss award GPHG, the horlogerie, whatever that competition is, the Grand Prix Horlogerie de Genève, and I'm not French, so correct me if I got it wrong. GPHG. So Prospect LX was introduced late in 2019. They won the diver watch category award, and with some very impressive merit, of course. So just a couple of points to point out on my impressions and feel and how I feel about the watch now, 2 years after I bought it. So a couple of specs first, I guess. So LX class, the first 2 watches for this category were the sister model to this one, the violet gold SNR041. And this is the Platinum SNR043. And yeah, you can read the basic specs from the spec sheet, but I'm giving you the dimensions that are not in the spec sheet. So the actual lug, the bezel width is 44, and the pin to pin distance is also 44. The case is titanium with a screw case back, and the bezel is Cermet, which I've learned combines the best features of ceramic and metal by being, well, the good points of ceramic, but also shines like it was metal to the outside, and that actually is one of the features of the watch that can be highly appreciated in my mind, that it really pops and looks like a nice feature. The movement inside, well, maybe you just mentioned that the first two models were limited 200 globally. So when I bought this, I was the only one in Finland owning this, and still probably am, of this model. And I've heard there's a couple of other LXs sold through the AD of the parallel system model, but this one's never been imported officially to Finland by an AD. I bought this from Liverpool, from Porter and Sons, excellent service, and beautifully arranged deal from their part. Still very grateful, and they have excellent photos on their website and Instagram. So have a look at that. They have a large collection of nice watches that they represent in Glasgow. Did I say Liverpool? Glasgow, I meant. Yeah, back to the watch. Spring drive 5R65 inside, which is basically the undecorated version of the 9R65 that is found in Grand Seikos, running at 15 seconds per month deviation as a specification. And what I've noticed that it's about half of that in practice in my watch, and running really nicely. So titanium case, PVD coated, Zaratsu polished surfaces there. So the top side Zaratsu, the side standard polishing, bottom side Zaratsu, and really nice finishing all over the piece. It comes with a silicone strap that I've had on all of this time, and will keep doing that as long as I have the watch, and I'm not planning on selling this at any time ever. It's a keeper, if anything ever is. I've taped the keeper, which is aluminum and PVD coated, and the buckle is stainless PVD coated with the Seiko emblem. And well, it has been virtually impossible to get a perfect shot of this dial. I've done a lot of photography over the years, and many of the watches I've photographed, it's let's say maximum 15 minutes job to bring out the best features in the dial, and this one is, at least for me, has proven impossible, partially because of the crystal, and partially because of the shininess of the bezel to all directions. It really reflects so hard that is fairly impossible to capture. Other than that, the dial features obviously a shaped chaptering that evades the indices a little bit, as you may see. Date window without any framing is the only fault I can find in this watch. Perfect hands, absolutely gorgeous polishing. The power reserve gauge and the 300 meter and prospects and so on. Branding on the dial. 60-minute bezel, and sounds better than a Rolex with my experience of Rolexes. Unfamiliar to Seiko, it actually aligns pretty well. Also, it should in a 6,000 euro watch. And someone might ask, why would you ever spend 6k on a Seiko? Well, the devil is in the details. Perfect weight, perfect size, perfect movement inside, perfect finishing of everything. So truly love this one. And because of the OWG March competition, I'm not able to show you a real-time wrist shot of this, but I'll paste in a couple of stills that I've taken before and show you that as well. Comments, questions, ideas, and no, I'm not selling it. And thumbs, likes, subscribe and all that. And in the next video I'm going to be reviewing Hemsut watch straps, and there will be a giveaway also attached to this brand, and the rules will be explained in my Instagram and in the next video, so keep your eye on this one, it will be very soon. So without further ado, thanks for watching, see you soon.